You know, government regulation has completely transformed the car business. 12-cylinder engines, for instance, have all but disappeared from the market. V8s are also an endangered species. Hell, even 6-shooters are under siege. Cylinder numbers are dropping like sobriety at a bachelor party, and pretty soon all we're going to be left with is puke between the couch cushions. I'm talking, of course, about the dirty little H word, hybrids. So, to appeal to the pencil pushers in Washington, engineers at Mercedes-Benz have actually fitted a 4-pot gasoline engine under the hood of their popular C-Class model. Now, if you're a European customer, this is nothing new to you. You've had a wide range of engine options to choose from for many years. But North American customers finally have the option of choosing a turbo 4-cylinder engine in the C-Class. Allow me to introduce you to the C250 Sedan. So, has the patient survived this powertrain transfusion, or are drivers eternally banished to the slow lane with big rigs and rusted out hoopties? Well, you'll be happy to know this 4-cylinder engine is ready for the Autobahn. The C250's engine is a tiny tot, displacing just 1.8 liters, but thanks to things like direct injection and turbocharging, it packs quite a punch. Output is a claimed 201 horsepower with 229 pound-feet of torque. Now, those may sound like measly numbers by today's standards, but this engine, this little dynamo here, is full of surprises. Despite its petite proportions, it hauls like a team of Clydesdale horses. Even at low engine speeds, torque output is impressive. Surprisingly, though, it doesn't run out of steam in the upper rev range. It keeps on pulling. With such impressive flexibility, the engine feels like it's delivering about 250 horsepower. Did Mercedes fudge the numbers? Well, maybe. They sure did when it comes to fuel economy. The C250 Sedan's window sticker clocks in at 22 miles per gallon in city driving and 31 on the highway, making for a combined score of 25 mpg. But according to the digital readout, I've been averaging 28 in mixed, heavy-footed driving. Under promise and over deliver, that's what you call doing it right. A 7-speed automatic transmission is the engine's domestic partner, and it is every bit as brilliant. It's smooth, it's swift, and it's seamless. There's a reason Mercedes-Benz puts this gearbox in practically every car it builds. As for the rest of the car, there's plenty to smile about. The interior is cleanly styled, and the dashboard is a no-nonsense zone. But what do you expect? Mercedes-Benz is probably the most traditional automaker in the world. They don't fall victim to gimmicks, and that new 4-banger is certainly not a publicity stunt. It's a legitimate replacement for a V6. You can still get 2 different 6-shooters, one with 248 horsepower, another with a full 302, but frankly, the 4 is all you really need. Although, if you want more power, there's always an AMG model that puts out up to 481 horsepower, and I think that's the one I would really want to get. In motion, the C250 steering feels tight and responsive. In fact, everything about this car is rock solid, including the ride. It is unexpectedly stiff for a Mercedes, but that's probably because this test model has been optioned up with the available Dynamic Sport package, which is a $3,050 option. Among other things, it gets you 18-inch wheels and a rear spoiler, but inside is where the big changes are. Included are form-fitting sport seats, beautiful red safety belts, and blood-colored stitching on the doors, shifter boot, and seats. This dash of red really livens up an otherwise stoic interior. Another word about the front chairs up here. I'm clinically emaciated, and I find them just a little bit snug right up here at my upper back. If you're sized like a normal human being, you may want to think twice about getting that optional sport package. Okay, so aside from a $43,000 base price, there are a couple things that I don't like about the C250 right here. First, the door locks. Didn't these plunger-style mechanisms go out of favor back when the Berlin Wall came down? The problem is when you rest your arm on the door, they jab you right in the elbow. And another thing I'm not a fan of is found on the center stack. Mixed in with some of the other controls, there's a button labeled Navi. But what happens when you push it? Well, it brings up just about the saddest screen you could have in a Mercedes-Benz. This car is not equipped with a navigation system despite having a button that says otherwise. How ridiculous is that? This is 2013. Shouldn't all luxury cars come with a standard navigation system? But you know, at this point, I'm probably just picking nits because chances are you've got a smartphone in your pocket, and I bet that's got a navigation system on it already. You know, the C-Class in the C250 Sedan here is a great little car. It's solidly built, it's pretty luxurious, and it's quite a bit of fun to drive. And you know something? That new 4-cylinder engine is absolutely dynamite. It proves that luxury and economy are not mutually exclusive. And you know, maybe there's something to this fuel efficiency thing.
For more on this review and others like it, visit AutoGuide.com.
There's one that puts out about 248 horsepower. Another, a larger unit, delivers a full 302. So you can pick your choice.
Pick your choice.
You can even pick your choice. It puts out quite a bit of power. It's officially rated at 201 horsepower with a... I'm stabbing. If I had a knife, I'd be stabbing the steering wheel right in the bladder. Not the heart. The bladder is the most embarrassing place to be stabbed. Well, for obvious reasons. 3, 2, 1.